Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and my premiere video for my channel called Hammers and Nails. Just a quick little intro into what this channel is going to be about is some home renovation, do-it-yourself type tips, tutorials if you want to call them that. I don't really know if I like calling them a tutorial as I'm not an expert. I am totally do-it-yourself. Everything that I do, I pretty much look up on YouTube or Google. But I do a lot of stuff on my own, and I have a lot of girlfriends who say to me, "Oh, I can't do that stuff," and it really irritates me because, you know, you can do anything if you look into it, follow instructions. You know, putting down flooring, putting a new toilet in, all that stuff you can do on your own. Yeah, so I'll show you a project that we're working on right now and what I'm going to be doing in it. So right over here, this is a bunkhouse that we're building in our backyard. So here we are inside the bunkhouse, and we have a plethora of ladders in here right now. One to reach one side, one to reach up high, and one that's going to be the permanent ladder. So as you can see, it's not big, it's tiny. It's 8 feet by 14 feet. And actually, just to let you know, the plans came from Cottage Life, and I'll make sure to link down below. We added a 2-foot pony wall around the top, just to make it so that he could have standing room. We've got some flooring ordered in 2 weeks or so, should be coming, and it'll be vinyl plank flooring, and I'll be sure to be doing a tutorial for that. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cut in. How to cut in with paint. I don't use tape. Ever. So today I'm going to be showing you how to cut in with a paintbrush into, like, painting into corners and around trim. I mean, we don't have any trim in here to show you how to do against trim, but there's one corner left upstairs that I'll show you how to cut into. I don't use tape ever. The green yucky stuff, and I even have a blue one now, is awful. You spend hours laying this tape perfectly, and then you end up painting, and a little bit of the paint gets underneath the tape, and then you end up with those little jagged edges. And if you just learn how to properly hold your brush, you should never have to use tape, ever. So I will show you how I use a brush and how I go into the corners with my paint so that I never have to use the tape. So what else is left to tell you here for my debut video? Apologies if the videos suck. I'm still using a little flip video because this is my first video in probably 2 years. One other thing that I should explain about the hammer and nails, the nails part of it is going to be a little bit of nail tutorials as well. This beauty I've got going on here is a design courtesy of Cute Polish, and again, I will link it for you so that if you want to do this awesome little manicure, that you know you can be linked right to her instructions. So I guess I'll be back in a moment when I'm upstairs with the paint and brush. Okay, so we're upstairs here in the loft. There we go. First of all, this is my brush. This is a 2.5 inch angled brush. One thing that's very important about doing the cutting of paint, doing your edges of paint, is to have a good quality brush. Don't cheap out on the brush. Purdy makes an excellent brush. It is more expensive. More expensive brushes, they'll last longer, you can get better edges. Just take care of them, and then they'll last a really long time. If you leave tons of paint and stuff all over it, then you're gonna waste that money. But if you buy a good brush and you clean it out right after using it and make sure you really whack the water out of it, you'll have that brush last you for years and years. Just lightly dip your paint. Just get a little bit of paint on the edges like that, and then like that, so you don't drip it all over the place. Give it a little brush on the side. Okay, so then we're going to get into the corner here. See if I can do this while filming it myself. So you start away from the corner first. Don't just go straight into the corner, because if you do that, then all this excess paint will be all smooshed up in your corner. So you start lower, and you've got a really technical term, smoosh your brush out. Smoosh it. It's not like this. Okay, you don't want to be like this. You want to really smoosh it. Smoosh it down. And then you can be really precise about where you're getting that color. And you want to make sure that you feather your edges out. Just like that. Feather your edges. And the reason for that is if you don't feather out your edges like that, when you go along with your roller, you'll have a line from where you cut in your edges. So again, you smoosh and then go up into the corner. Just like that. Luckily, I don't have to worry too much in here because we're painting the ceiling gray as well. Okay, so dipping my paintbrush just on the tip. Okay, and then you get back into the corner, and again, we get all that excess paint down lower. Smoosh up into that corner. Our terribly, terribly mudded corners. It didn't help that, we had our son helping with the sanding and the mudding, and like I said, this is just our bunkhouse. It's gonna be his room. He's gonna end up trashing it anyways, so I guess the details. If it were my little room, this would bug me. I would sit here staring at every little imperfection and being like, oh, I need to fix that. So just like that. Okay, one more up top here on this seam here, here, we'll do a little ceiling. So get that paint off, lower on down, and just like that. Oh, I feel like the laugh of joy of painting. It's a happy, happy little corner. Happy little paint. Yeah, gray too. It's like happy little clouds. But, so that's it. That's how you cut in with the paintbrush. So I guess that's it for my video. Stay tuned. I hope to have lots more. Like I said, I will be doing the vinyl plank flooring, kind of instructions on how to do that. What are other things? We've got a light to put up in here, so I'll make sure that I put how to do that, because I'll probably be putting the light up. Maybe I could install some electrical plugs. I know we have some in the kitchen that need to be done. Let me know what you want to see done, because, I'm sure somewhere around here we've got projects that need to be done. Down the road, we're going to be putting that stone effects onto our kitchen countertop, so I will definitely record how that went. And hey, if you have any tips for me on how I could be doing this better, let me know. The videos, the painting, you name it. And again, like I said, it's only how I do it. It works for me. Maybe it'll work for you. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. Talk again.